I'd probably say do it. There's great freedom and flexibility in planting an independent church, and really I think at this stage compared to maybe 15 or 20 years ago, there's so many more support networks.
It is great to plant churches. Being independent gives you enormous flexibility, and that flexibility enables you to make quick decisions, good decisions, that make you get the gospel out quicker in your community, in your area.
If somebody's wanting to be an independent church planter, I'd want to know where the emphasis is. Is it on being independent or is it on being a church planter? We need all kinds of churches to reach this country, but if the mindset is, I'm going to do it on my own, I'm going to be independent and I don't need anybody else, I would be worried. I think alarm bells would go off. It's a tough gig being involved in ministry. It's tough on ourselves, on our families. It requires faithful perseverance and the encouragement of others.
I reckon do it. The gospel needs to go. People are needing saving. The gospel will create a church as the gospel goes out, so absolutely start an independent church.
There are costs to it in that you don't have the wider big structures which the big denominations do, but it's not without support at all. There are lots of other interested churches and people who are keen to see the gospel go forward in advance, and they kind of come out and rally.
There's so much help out there for guys to do this sort of work independently, so it's a great option.
Brace yourself. It's going to be a very tough ride, a worthy ride, worth blood, sweat and tears, and you are going to need partners in that mission.
So if you want to plant, I want to say make sure you plant, but make sure you do it well. Find some mentors, find some brothers who can help you out, find some people who will spur you to keep the energy going year after year, so that in the middle of the hard work of gospel ministry, you maintain energy and urgency with the gospel, not just to keep yours going, but then to send other people out to do it wherever they can in the country.
Making sure that we support other churches and don't just think that we're going to save Australia by ourselves. Biblically, we need each other in partnership, and so being able to do that and being able to pour money into other church plants and help other church plants with the wisdom that we've gained over a few years is also wise.
What I wouldn't recommend is to go completely independent and not have any association with anyone else. You can be independent, and there's a whole lot of other groups you could be associated with, but FIS is just one of those groups that you can be associated with and have that cover of being recognised by the government, being able to incorporate, have all your insurances dealt with, and also have that partnership of like-minded people that you can feed off and cooperate with.
And that will aid you in starting up, in growing, being able to keep faithful as well. Like it's easy to think we're going to do everything perfectly by ourselves, but it's also really helpful being with other guys who are going to keep us going strongly in the Word.
We also can be blinded to our own ignorance and our own arrogance, and so the fellowship of meeting with other people brings us down to earth, I think, and reminds us that God provides us for each other, to spur each other on.
And going independent is great. There's a lot of flexibility that goes with that, but going solo, that's just stupid. You're going to need support. You're going to need brothers who are going to encourage you. You're going to need partner churches who are going to support you, and you're going to need some accountability. So go independent, preach the gospel hard, but don't go solo or you'll go down.